Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Prajwal. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
Good. Have you had your lunch?
Yes, ma'am. Just a hand. What about you?
I eat very early. I eat by 1 o'clock.
What?
So
If we
Prajwal
eat
is
too
the
early,
first class.
if,
Yeah,
if we eat early, then it will help us to digest, ma'am. So we can give
yeah,
ample amount of time.
correct. They normally recommend that you should eat by between the correct time to eat is between 10, actually 12 to 2.
Yeah.
Any time between 12 to 2 is the right time to eat. Prajwal, this is
And
our first
yes,
class
ma'am.
together, I think, right?
Yes, ma'am. This is your first class.
So tell me something about yourself.
Ma'am, basically, I'm a student of chemistry. I'm studying MSc, ma'am, at present from Karnataka University, Dharwad. So I'm interested in pursuing career in chemistry and I want to become professor. So
Okay.
I have a YouTube channel where I upload videos related to basic concepts of chemistry, physics, and mathematics of
Okay.
BSc and PUC, ma'am.
Oh, very good.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
can see some whiteboards, so I assume you're teaching something or you're
Yes,
learning
ma'am.
something.
It is my teaching board, ma'am, where I usually make videos.
Okay, this is your teaching board. Okay. Prajwal, you
Yes,
just got to be a little louder.
yes, ma'am.
You just have to be a little louder.
Are you able to listen to me properly, ma'am, now?
I can, but you seem to be, I don't know, it's a little, the volume is not that high, but let us see how it goes. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So, Prajwal, I'm connecting to you from Bangalore right now,
Yes, ma'am.
and I'm a retired CBSE English teacher. I used to teach
Oh,
grade 7 to 10.
acha.
You tell me you're doing your master's, but you look like a school student yourself.
Yeah,
And why
yeah,
have you
ma'am.
joined Clappingo?
Ma'am, as I'm in this profession, I'm looking forward to pursue my profession in teaching field, and
Okay.
obviously I need to deliver lectures and also thesis and all. So it's very important for me to improve my communication skills, so have a good command over language, so that I
Mm-hmm.
can deliver whatever contents and thoughts, ideas that I have, I can easily put forward in front of my students. So
Mm.
if I'm good at my language, then the students who are in front of me, they can easily connect with me. It's not only about the English language, but the whatever language I talk, I need to be proficient in that so that my students can easily with me. So that is one point. And apart from that, I wanna improve my vocabulary, ma'am. And also, it gives me a
Okay.
wonderful opportunity to speak with various tutors all over country. It wouldn't have
Yeah.
been that easy for me, ma'am. If I'm sitting here and whatever by means, but I won't be able to connect with the people outside this state. So
Yes.
this platform is giving me wonderful opportunity to speak and get share my ideas with many people who
Yes.
have never met yet, never met, but I'm getting an opportunity to meet with them, ma'am. You are sitting
No,
in Bangalore. Yes, ma'am.
no, truly, Prajwal, I feel the same even as teachers. I don't think I'm teaching. In fact, I think I'm learning.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
like you said, we get to connect with so many different people from, different places, each one doing different things. So there's such a lot of exchange of ideas happening, and it's really very nice. And it's a
True,
good
ma'am. Every
idea
day
for
we
you
get to
also to
learn
speak.
so many new things.
Yeah, we get to learn from so many people, so many things besides the topic that we normally talk about.
Yes, ma'am.
So today's topic, would you like to talk on that? Have you spoken on it before? Would you like to talk on something else?
If you say if you want to speak on that, obviously we'll go with the same thing. Or if you want to take any general topic, I'm ready for that.
Okay, because this is only if you have really been through. Have you ever helped a friend move?
No, ma'am. That would be like completely a conceptual concept for me.
Okay, so
I'm
let's
not.
do something else. I'm talking about
Yes, ma'am.
something very simple, which you also can speak about. This way, being our first class together, I thought you have something to talk about. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Recently, they have changed the work culture in most places. You're aware of that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Most of the work is being done now. Most of the people are doing work from home.
Yes, ma'am.
And yeah, the office, and now people are working from home. And
True, ma'am.
post-COVID, if we may say so, that COVID is still lurking around. It is not yet gone. But post-COVID, people have come up with what is called hybrid schemes, where sometimes they work from home, sometimes they work from office. So this topic that we can speak about will be related to that. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
If you had a choice to work from home or from the office, which one would you opt for and why?
Ma'am, I'm okay with the either ways. If there is pandemic situation as we had the corona pandemic, still we have. So if it is inevitable and we are not supposed to go out of our home, but if we need to continue our work, obviously I would choose the work from home.
Okay.
Primarily, it is very important that the organization for which we work, it should progress. So there should not be hampering of the work for that. So obviously,
Okay.
I would choose that. But if there is a provision for me to go out and work for the organization, or if the rules are only those days when there are strict rules and regulations from the government. But nowadays, what I'm seeing from people, various people, and I've read in newspaper that though there is opportunity for them to go and work to their organization, still people are willing to sit at home and do the work from home.
Work at their organization, not to the organization, work at the organization.
Work at the organization. Yes, ma'am.
People still prefer to work from home. Okay, because there are some advantages and disadvantages of both. And so we will just now
Hmm.
see what are the advantages and disadvantages. So let us come first to office, working from office.
Yes,
What
ma'am.
are the advantages, Prajwal, of working from office?
Ma'am, first and foremost thing, if we are working at office, then we are going to be in continuous contact with our colleagues, and like it will be a face-to-face interaction. There we
Very
can
good.
express our ideas and thoughts very easily rather than sitting in front of a screen and talking with each other. So it will not give that kind of satisfaction and feelings, ma'am. Like if I want to convey something, then I won't be able to do that. But if I'm talking with a person face to face, then I can correlate my ideas with that person pretty easily. So that is one
Very
thing I
good.
can say as an advantage. And also it will lead to the work efficiency. Sometime
Okay.
when we are doing the work from home, there may be some internet issue, or some people may be like they may be switching off their videos, going else. They will be telling, I will, there is some internet issue, but there is no internet issue, but still they will be giving reasons for that. But if you are going to office, if you are working at office, then you can't give any such excuses. So
Okay.
in that way, I can say that it can lead to the increase in the efficiency, ma'am. And also the boss, who are the top officials, they can easily monitor what work you are doing, what are the
Very
progress
good.
in your work. So that would be better, ma'am, if we work at organization, provided
Plus,
if the situations are supporting us.
very good. And if also, moreover, there is a proper work culture, a work atmosphere,
Yes,
which
ma'am.
improves your own productivity.
True, ma'am.
Vis-a-vis sitting at home, where the home is always an area where you relax, where you chill out, where you are more casual. So when you're working from home, you don't get that kind of work culture feeling.
Work culture. And yes, yes,
And
ma'am.
so you
And
tend to
also we
relax
won't
more.
be that involved, ma'am. Like if you are
Very good.
home,
Yes.
there will be some distraction, will be some disturbance which will be going around at home, or at home itself. There will be some children. They will be making some noise. You can't give that 100% concentration and efficiency to your work. But if you
Absolutely.
are
Very
at
true.
organization, yes, ma'am. If you are at organization, you are completely dedicated to your work, and
Correct.
probably that will increase the efficiency, ma'am.
Okay. What is the disadvantage of work from office? It has these wonderful advantages. There must be some disadvantage too. So what is the disadvantage, or what are the disadvantages?
Yes, ma'am. The time that we need to take, the time required to travel from our home to office and get back to home, it is like at present scenario, the kind of traffic we have in these kind of metropolitan cities, it is
Hmm.
time consuming. Or at least 1 or 2 hours goes in traffic itself, in traveling
Very
itself.
good.
So
Yes.
obviously, the person who is going to office every morning, he need to get up early. He need to go to his office. He need to
He
spend 1 hour,
needs
one
to
and a half
use
hour.
the word as needs to.
He
He
need,
needs
he need.
singular. No? He
Yes, ma'am.
needs to do. Hmm.
He needs to.
Yeah.
If the noun is plural, then we can use need.
Yes. Yes.
They need. He needs.
I need. You need.
हाँ ma'am.
He needs. It's a third person.
Third
He
person.
needs. She needs. But when it comes to we, then we need
We need.
and they need.
One,
So only in the
only for
third
third
person
person.
we use
Yes.
need.
Yes, ma'am.
So the
Okay.
person
So
needs.
person needs, so the person needs more time on his traveling, and also until he gets to his office he will be almost tired, ma'am. The
Yeah,
kind of traffic we have, and also in the rush that we have in buses,
correct.
all can't afford to have the private transport. Some may be going by public transport also. So
Yes.
it can lead to a time, and it is time consuming. And because by the time he gets to his office, he will be almost tired, and there may be dip in his efficiency, work efficiency that he is going
Very
to
true. Very true.
do. That
So
is
one of
one
the
thing I can think of.
disadvantages is that you spend a lot of time in commuting. Have you
Traveling,
heard this word
commuting.
commuting to work?
Yes, ma'am, commuting. I know the word commuters, the people who
Okay.
work, who go travel from one place to another
So
place.
therefore it is commuting to work. So
Commuting,
I've
commuting to
sent
work,
it to you on chat so you can get commuting to work. So you save time on commuting to work.
commuting to. Yes, ma'am,
Okay. So it save time commuting to work. And then any
to
other
work.
disadvantage you can think of?
Um,
In certain cases, in rare cases, you tend to overwork because you are in the office.
that is also there, ma'am.
You say, okay, come on, let me finish this. Let me finish this also. Let me finish this also. And you forget to create space for yourself. Means you overwork at times. Not everybody,
Mm.
not all the time, but many people tend to overwork.
Yes, ma'am.
You're not able to draw your boundary. You're not able to keep it professional.
Professional.
It flows into your personal time also. And so many people find that they are working all the time. They are not getting any free time to themselves when they are working from office.
Office.
Okay, now
And
let's go
also,
to
ma'am,
the other one.
one more disadvantage, what suddenly came to my mind was,
Yeah,
uh,
tell me.
because these office like the multinational companies, so they will be working day in and day out till almost 10, 11. It may range
Yes,
till that time. So many women who are working there, so they may be having some security issues, ma'am. They need to come home at that 11 or 12 o'clock alone.
yes,
So there are some security issues with them. So it is also a big disadvantage. If they are working at home, then there is no issue for that. Aram say,
very
if they
true.
it is at 1 o'clock also, they can adjust. But if they are traveling
Correct.
at that point of time, then there are security issues, ma'am.
It's a very good point you thought of, because most of the time now, most of the people are working in multinationals. And so most people are working, global timing. They're working according to the American time or UK time or Japan time or whatever, global timing. Because of
According to
which,
their
like you
client
say, yeah, if they are supposed to come to the office, then they have to take a lot of risk and keep coming at all odd time, move around in odd time. And it's a security issue, especially for the female gender. Okay.
yes, ma'am.
That's a very good thing. Okay. Now, because if these are all the advantages and these are all the disadvantages of working from office, then it is very clear there are some advantages and disadvantages to working from home also. So quickly tell me, what are the advantages of working from home?
So the advantages is that obviously it will be the like adverse of what we discussed earlier. Like there'll be time, they can manage time. They will have more time, leisure time for themselves.
Correct.
They can spend more time with their family. So it like
Correct.
if we are constantly in contact with your family, then your mind will be always fresh. You can anytime you want, if you are feeling like I need to talk my mom or dad or my beloved, I can easily talk. But that will give some kind of mind refreshing, and also
Correct.
get more time. And at that, and also at time to time we can have food, ma'am. That is very important. If you are at home,
Time
delicious
to
food
time
you
you
can have.
can eat and drink.
Eat
Yeah, you can keep having refreshments.
refreshments. But if you are at office, then the time constraint
Yeah,
will be there.
there are some strict working rules. Prajwal,
Rules.
you're the second guy who said this.
Yes.
When I've spoken to ladies, they have never mentioned this point. But when I spoke to the male member, there was another guy who said from time to time I can have my tea and I can eat something which I can't do in the office.
This why I'm saying so, ma'am, because I have experienced the same thing. Because during the lockdown we had online classes, ma'am. It
Ha.
was pretty similar kind of situation for us. They were working and we were getting the online classes. So it was like from 10 to 1 o'clock we had classes. And
Ha.
if I get up at 9 o'clock also, it's fine. If it is at 10 o'clock, if I attend class also, somewhere I can switch off my video, I can have my lunch or my breakfast. If I'm late, I can do that. I have that provision. But if I'm going to school, then I had to come. I had to get ready by 9 o'clock. That was a wonderful opportunity for me, and also time was,
Yes.
so I can correlate the same kind of thing, the online classes and work from home. So
Anyway,
that was
so
wonderful. Yes,
so
ma'am.
now we are come nearing the end of the class. So let me give you a feedback. Prajwal, first and foremost, you're a very confident speaker.
Yes,
You
thank you,
come
ma'am.
across as a very confident person. You're able to communicate very confidently. So that's a very good thing for you.
Yes, ma'am.
And somebody who's planning to take teaching as his profession, you need to be like that. To be a very effective communicator, you also need to be a Number two, there is total clarity in your expression. You are talking very clear. There's total clarity in what you're saying. There is no room for confusion or doubt on the part of the listener. You are very fluent in English.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're very fluent in the language, actually. You're very fluent. And you, other than minor mistakes like, subject verb agreement, like the one we did, no need and needs,
Needs.
to and
Grammatical.
at,
Yes, ma'am.
small, very minor grammatical mistakes. I won't even call it mistake. It's like minor lapses.